going to use this piece of scrap wood to make a primitive woodblock sign. I started by dry brushing on some truffle and mineral chalk paint, but you really couldn't see it at the end, so if you're in a crunch for time, I would just skip that step. Then I covered it with Mod Podge, and while it was still wet, I gave it a layer of this plaster paint. Then I dried it with my heat gun to let it get that nice crackle effect. I printed this image on rice paper, and now I'm just using a ruler to tear away those edges. And this is a picture of a bison that I took myself, so I do have that in my Etsy shop as a download if you're interested. And before I apply that to my woodblock, I'm going to use the scraper to scrape away some more of that paint, and also the little sander to thin it out. And now it's ready for a layer of Mod Podge so I can apply my picture. And I'm using a stiff bristled brush here to just tap that down into the grooves of the wood, and then my mini sander to feather those edges and make some distressed places on the image. And once I'm done with that, I'll cover with another layer of Mod Podge to seal it in and make it easier to use this blending ink to go around and just tone down some of that white paint, and also just define those edges, give it some shadowing and some interest. I used a walnut stain ink and then went back behind it with a ground espresso color. I think the different layers of color really gave it some nice interest. You can watch this full tutorial on my YouTube channel, and I hope it inspired you to get a little crafty. Have a blessed day.